This is Melvo. This is my review of the Unkind, a horror movie that's streaming on Amazon Prime right now. I liked it, this movie. I'm a big horror buff anyway, so let's get into it. It's about a father and his three kids at a mansion. It starts in 1800s, and a witch comes into the mansion. Then fast forward to the present, it's these six kids that goes on a vacation to Italy, to go to this mansion. They doing what kids do, they partying, drinking, sex, and everything. But then, they awake the dormant spirit inside the mansion. So that's basically what it's about. The movie was decent. I like horror movies, and this movie had a nice pace to it. The six kids, they was doing their thing, just partying and stuff. And then strange things starts to happen around the mansion. And one girl saw some stuff and the others didn't believe it. Then one of the students, he had an inheritance. That's one reason they went to this mansion. He had some kind of a book to say, what was going on in the mansion and why the father in the 1800s did what he did to the witch after she came into his mansion with his three children in there. So it had a nice explanation to it and everything. It wasn't no criminalness about this movie. It was, it got right down to it and to the horror. And that's definitely what I like with horror movies, that just go straight to it, no problems or anything. So that was decent. What do you think about it, Anti-Melvo? I thought the kids was having too much fun. There's nothing wrong with a lot of fun, but if you see strange things happening, you should pay attention to it. And that's why I didn't like the movie too much. Kids was being dumb, just partying. If you hear creepy noises and you see people running in the house that's not there, that didn't come with you, that should be a ding, ding, ding. That is something wrong with the house. Well, of course, you know how kids are when they're partying. That's all they care about. They don't see the warnings in the house. They just kept on drinking and partying. I wouldn't say they was dumb, Anti-Melvo, but they was teenagers. Teenagers would be teenagers. Teenagers like to party. So I didn't see anything wrong with that. But the movie really wasn't that scary. It did have some jump scares in it and a little gore, but the witch, she was downright evil. And when she came back with a vengeance. She did not care about anyone in that mansion. She didn't care about no one in the 1800s, and she definitely didn't care about anyone in the present. But it's a decent movie into the horror genre. We've seen some crummy horror movies lately, but this one is decent. It had a nice pace to it. The sets was good, eerie sets. I like that stuff, like eerie sets. That was good. I overall give it 2.5 stars, which is not bad. If you get 2.5 stars, that means you still did your thing. You just didn't do your thing, with a bang, because it's 2.5 stars. So, in my opinion, I would say give this movie a watch if you like movies with witches in it and ghosts. I would definitely go this route. It's a route that's not wrong. So I would say check this out. Like I said, it's streaming on Amazon Prime right now. So go to Amazon Prime and give it a watch. This is Melvo. This is my review of the decent horror movie, The Unkind, that's streaming on Amazon Prime right now. I would say check it out. Anti-Melvo, try not to say dumb in a review. Let's try to use nicer words than dumb in the future. I'll say what I want in the review, Melvo. Dumb.